Commodores, go blue, blue still. And we lost a rough one, a tough one, a real close one. So,
I was at that game too, though.
I just want to say, and thank for everybody that showed up for them Young Bucks, man. I was real nice, man. I was real good to see. I watched the whole game. I wish they'd have won, man. It was right there. Yeah.
We're just going to keep it going. Because guess what?
It's still football, man. It's Ravens week.
Still in football.
It's
Ravens AFC week. North, and we got them twice, fellas.
Yeah, in about 3 weeks.
We got them twice. So we're going to give you our 5 keys. Come on down to Young Brothers Bar, 1441 Woods Run.
It's over.
The most famous bar in the city of Pittsburgh. Come on down. That's Pittsburgh, PA, 15212 for those of you who are out of town and you need the GPS the location. Come on down. Come see Big Doe, Big Twiz. We'll be here watching some of this game. I'm not sure about all of it, but we're going to have some Ravens fans coming in, Twiz. We got the All Sagittarius party. We got beer on one side, liquor on one side. We're going to have food on the other. We got Big Coon on the grill. Come on down and eat. Please bring something for the grill if you want to eat, though, please. All right. But anyway, we're going to get into our 5 keys, fellas.
Something special?
Yeah.
Do your own grilling when you had your own spatula, too?
Bring your own utensils. Hey, mess around with Doe. Hey, Doe, we're going to go one more. Bring your own plate and your fork, too.
There we go.
No, but we always have fun down here at Young Brothers Bar. But we seriously talk Steeler football every Sunday or Monday, whenever the game may be. But we give y'all the real, y'all. And we're going to continue to keep this real. We're going to get y'all over to TikTok, YB Gameplan. Go subscribe, go follow. We're going to post a couple things today.
And
I know you were just talking about that, but we got to get on TikTok.
And go ahead and be a sponsor monster. That's what we're going to call them now. Sponsor monsters. Just invest in us and we'll invest back into you.
Yes, sir. Because we do this all on our own.
Yell your shit out 1,000,000 times.
Hey, Twizzy. I'm still hearing a lot of stuff we've been talking about all year.
Sponsor monsters. YB Game Plan.
I'm starting to hear some chatter about Kenny Pickett as that guy. Have you been hearing that this week, though?
I haven't heard that he's that guy, but he's getting better.
I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah. I don't know about that guy.
I don't even know
how long.
I don't even know if he's getting better. I don't even know if he's getting better. I think he's
getting more accurate.
Yeah, but he's still missing.
See, that's a vision.
Yeah. See, he's still missing.
That's a vision thing.
So when we say better, what better do we really mean? Because you got to hit. Listen, it's hard to get open in the NFL.
Yes.
When you're a receiver and you open and you know you open and you go back Monday and you see the film and you see you open, as an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw.
Yes.
I agree. Kenny misses too much of that.
Well,
I think it's a vision thing and a nervous thing.
Yeah, me personally.
Well, I think he's gunshot from them interceptions.
They listen. Got to put that work in, and it can't just be at practice, fellas. Let's get an hour in after practice. Yeah. Let's get an hour in after practice. Let's get some time together.
Yeah.
Do they respect each other too? Do that?
That's what I'm saying.
They all young.
That's what I'm saying.
And then at the same time, we had that involvement with Ben and that bad leadership, and it might have went over because he didn't practice after Wednesdays.
Right.
Which was a mess.
Right.
As you want to win, you don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't do it to the franchise and the people
that was some AB's gripe too.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you got the whole franchise, whatever, like, because my uncle I was talking to at the Y, he thinks Tay quits on routes. And I'm like, wow, he might do good on route. I mean, you can't see all that all the time. And you got power receivers, and you got a young 24-year-old quarterback. Who's trying to come up, and he wants to be a dog.
Yeah, he does.
It's the dog mentality.
He does.
You can't have a dog mentality that people does not, you can only be as dog as you go as a quarterback.
True.
True. You got to get rid of the ball. Got to be on time with it.
It sounds like that. It sounds like that Daz Dak when they first got together.
Yeah.
Remember how Daz always complained and throw me the ball, and Dak like, I ain't forcing you the ball, bro. It ain't there. But he, Daz was a 50-50 man. Let me get mine.
Yeah, if you just throw it up. And Pickens is one of those guys.
Yeah.
Pickens knows if you throw it up to him, he's probably going to come down with it. It's going to be
one catch at home with your whole family there?
With your whole family. That man had over 30 people in them stands.
Yeah, I know.
One catch, 2 targets.
And that was forced. That was a force.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
just to make him happy.
Oh yeah. They
What
I
happened?
seen a clip of Big Ben talking about that this week, and Big Ben said he would do that to Antonio sometime, where he would just give him one, just throw him a bone because he was pouting a little bit too much on the sideline.
Yeah.
But we talked about that weeks ago, though, and that's another thing I'm saying is we are always ahead of the curve. We talked about George Pickens' immaturity, I'm going to say, weeks ago, and how we would see him come off the field, stomping his feet, pouting. You know what I mean? Last week, I think it just went to the head because Cam got in his face. You know what I mean? And gave him that little, talk. But he just needs to mature a little bit, man. You got all the skills. You got all the talent. Just work on your craft, and it's going to come to you, young man. But the pouting and stuff, you got to stop.
All that's going to be, you could put all that maturity shit on the back burner. These kids is too caught up in social media. That keeps them immature. That keeps them immature. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really does.
Right.
That's why he acted the way he acted.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And when you ain't got nobody, when you ain't got no alpha man above you to stir you in the right direction,
Right.
like a Jalen Hurts that had his
So
jet.
like, hopefully,
You know what I'm saying?
though, he like see it in his head though, and it's just cranking his head that he has to be mature. Like sometimes you can evolve. He gonna have to evolve. Right now, okay, he's really, really young.
He's young. I'll give you
But the next 2 years, by the third year,
Got to
if you
evolve.
still doing that,
Got to
no,
evolve.
man. Unless you like 116 catches towards 1,600 yards
Right.
and 15 TTs.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
one thing
That's how you let him because his production was through the roof.
One thing I'm going to say is none of this will be possible, fellas, if we don't get a true offensive coordinator in there. You know what I mean? So we keep talking about development of Pickens, of Pickett, of Najee Harris, of Deontay Johnson. I don't know how much development we're going to get with this offensive coordinator.
We ain't get what I've been saying. We ain't gonna really know how good Kenny is until we get a coordinator that can really. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna see how, because if Kenny ain't good, then that means from week to week it's gonna be Fairmouth looking good.
Right.
It's gonna be Tate looking good.
Right.
It's gonna be George looking good.
Right.
But meanwhile, George supposed to look good every game, no matter what
Every week.
anybody else.
Every week.
Because he's just a phenom. He's a phenom, dog.
Every week.
6'4", fast, want the smoke, got the heart. What more could you ask
With
for?
the catch radius.
And this is what
With the catch rate.
With
Yeah,
the catch
with the
radius.
catch
So
radius.
yeah,
That's
they should
bad.
throw something up to him.
That's bad.
12 to 15
Something
targets
to
a
try.
game. 12 to 15
With the
targets
body
a game.
control.
He
I
had
know.
2 targets.
12 to 15 targets a game. This man got 2
At
in a
home.
stadium that he played in his whole collegiate career.
Yeah.
Not his whole
No,
career.
no.
Well, not his whole career,
Yeah, but
but
Special games.
Yes,
yeah,
they
special games. That's right. That's not their home stadium.
Right,
My
right.
bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
Athens.
Yeah, they got their home.
But you're right. Still
Yeah,
Georgia.
Still Georgia.
Still Georgia.
They coming out. For
Yeah,
him.
they coming out.
They coming
It'd be
out.
like a
It's
boy
over.
for
And they
them.
came out for him. He had 30 people in the stands watching him, dog.
Yes.
One catch, 3 yards.
Yes. Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah. But we're going to get into our 5 keys, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where we get into what the Steelers have to do weekly to produce a win. And this week, fellas, it's almost the same script. We can almost do this blindly at this point.
I mean, it
Yeah.
changes.
It changes because
It
of the
does.
teams we play. It changes because of the team we play.
And more- what kind of
all in all,
quarterback we
but
play.
all in all, it's pretty much the same.
Number one,
Oh, we just going to number one. I thought we were talking about number one. Go take care of the football.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you can't win the turnover battle, you lose.
And if you can't keep it even, you
Now
lose.
we've been winning the turnover battle because that's when the Pickens he's missing people,
Mhm.
but he's not making no interceptions.
No
He's
doubt.
not throwing many interceptions, but he's not throwing plenty touchdowns either.
Right.
We're having scoring problems.
But guess
Right.
what though?
That's scoring
I'd
issue.
rather you throw the touchdowns, and interceptions gonna come for everybody.
Yeah.
But throw the touchdown, throw the wide open receiver, hit it.
And do you
You
think,
feel me?
and I just think it's more important this week, Twizzy, is because I think it's going to be a low scoring game. And so if turnovers will be one of the keys. in
We'll
this
be
game.
epic.
Yes.
Well, it makes
be
no
epic.
sense. Though.
It's magnified. You know what I mean?
Like
though?
what you're saying with Pickens, though, it makes no sense. It's you that side, you get your red zone, you get no fades.
Yeah.
He gets no fades. He threw a fade to Tate 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Why would you throw
He
a
didn't-
fade to take?
He didn't even look comfortable.
Yeah.
That's how he dropped it. He was just like, oh,
Yeah.
captain don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
he drops to the ground. Hey, our second key, which again, if you look back over the years through this game with the Baltimore Ravens, special teams has to be special today. Because again, now we do have Boswell back. So that shouldn't be an excuse as far as our
Not
field goal.
Not to cut you off, but special teams is a dynamic that most people forget about.
You're right.
People don't
All the
know.
time.
People don't know how effective a good, strong special teams is for a football team.
It's taken for granted.
Yeah,
It's very taken for granted.
That's why
agree.
I sunny.
agree.
I sunny. That's why I sunny. A 3-phase game.
Yep.
Offense, defense,
Yep.
And special teams. Yes.
Like we literally forget about
You
that.
gotta match. You gotta match Tucker and hitting them kicks.
Yes,
He
you
gonna
do.
hit his.
You
And
gotta
that's what
match
I
Tucker, and then Snead. Maybe take one back because we can't score touchdowns regular.
No, we can't.
So
We
I mean,
can't.
maybe we can take one back one time.
Our red. What is? We never checked to see what our red zone efficiency was it?
No, I didn't check that this last time.
But I'll give you a stat though. I'll give you a stat.
Yep.
Since for another team,
Right.
real quick, just to talk about the efficiency of. Matter of fact, let's pause on that because we on special teams. We'll get to that on the next
Okay,
week because
yep.
it actually falls in line.
Okay.
Yeah.
But special teams again, ladies and gentlemen. Even watching the game, I think some of y'all go to the fridge. You know what I mean? You go get a snack. I do it. I catch but special teams is one of them parts of the game where
You'll run to go get that snack, but when you hear that crowd roaring because that motherfucker going down them sidelines,
Well, no-
you run back to the screen.
Well, no doubt.
No doubt.
And
You feel
on
me?
that, and just field position wise
Yeah.
in the punt game. You know what I mean? In the kick return game.
All that, burying them inside the 10, all that playing part.
It plays a part. So if
And
you can make a guy go.
Doe kills our.
I know. Hey, when you can make them go 90 yards to try to score, I guarantee the percentages
Believe
are
it or
way
not-
higher when
believe
they
it or
got to go
not,
60
What is
yards.
this, week 14?
Week 14,
week 14.
game 13 for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You got to go 90 yards. That give your defense a chance to make
there you go.
it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
Yep.
More plays on the field for the defense, another chance to make a play.
How you doing?
But then more plays on the defense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's you're wearing your defense out. So it's like, it's what I mean. But
Yeah,
I would take my chance on many plays with a backup quarterback in.
Man, I just saw how Mink is like #1 in the safety rating all across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And which Trey Ford sitting next to him.
You know, that,
See what I'm saying?
That didn't come up nowhere close.
He's nowhere
He's
close.
not top 5.
He ain't top 32.
He's top 41.
Oh.
I'm joking. I don't know what he
Is he?
34. He's just
No,
not.
he's having a hell of a season for himself.
Or no, not even a hell of.
He's having a good
For
season.
He's
himself.
having a solid. Good is too high.
But from what we've
I
seen the
agree with it. I
past
don't
4
even-
years,
Listen,
Twizzy,
listen.
what we've seen the past 4 years,
Based upon him, he having a solid. Based upon just his performance, solid year.
Yeah.
Listen. Strong safeties don't play the amount of games.
Twizzy, I thought he played free safety.
I thought he did too. You said I thought he was a free safety.
He's just
I'm gonna
not-
bring,
he's
you know, I'm gonna bring that up
But
every
this is the
time.
thing.
He's
This
just
is
not splashy, man.
No, he's not.
No,
He's not.
No, it's beyond splashy. It's beyond splashy, bro. What strong safety plays 95% of the games of their career? Nobody but 34. You know why? Because you ain't in the mix. See, when you in the mix, that shoulder got to give.
Yep.
That head got
Yeah.
to give.
Neck.
That
Yeah, no,
neck
yeah,
got
yeah,
to give.
yeah.
You banged up. The boy for the Chargers out. Know why?
Yep.
Because he in there
Yep.
banging
Derwin
it up.
James is out this week.
Banging it up. The boy Jamal Adams for Seattle out from
Yep.
banging it up. When
Yep.
you Troy, you just go back to
The
Troy.
boy from the Raiders be
When
out.
you in the mix for real at strong safety, you can't last 16
Right,
games.
right.
Your body can't take it.
Because you should be in the mix.
This nigga don't miss a game. And
Hey.
when he did, it was an accident.
And for you amateurs, most offenses go strong side, especially on the run game. And they're strong side, and you're playing strong safety.
Exactly.
You're usually in the mix. But anyway,
Well, Minka gets the tackle.
well, I know, but I'm just trying to get go ahead. Hey, we can be educational. Plus, give you our 5 keys. Our third key, which is definitely important today, fellas, with the backup quarterback, and we haven't been doing a good job of this lately. We got to put that pressure on the QB.
You got to increase the pressure on the quarterback. I mean, this
And who
dude
that start
runs
with?
around too.
Who that start with? Start with the big guy. Start with T. Start with TJ. TJ ain't been on his, and we ain't been getting the pressure because he sets
What
the
you
tone.
think? What you think it is with TJ?
I only got one last.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna say
no.
injury.
What do you think it is with
I'm gonna
TJ?
say he's not. I'm gonna say he's not TJ. He's not the healthy TJ that he's used to playing at. But TJ being the warrior that he is, he going out on that field and he putting it on the field.
I think it's game speed somewhat, and then the triple
But he's been
bracket
back
blocks.
since week 10, though.
I know it's just the triple bracket block. Like maybe did it today. You know, what he played 3 games,
Yeah, 3
Listen,
games.
I mean,
so
listen,
it'll be 4th game now.
we go game.
So
to
it
game.
might be, and it might be something with the knee, because the pectomy has to be held after 2 months. You set out, and then you get the extra time because of the leg.
Well, he got the knee surgery while he was out
So
on the
that
pad.
would make 3 to 4 more weeks. Remember, he wasn't
I
come
see,
back
I
at
see.
6. He stayed out, what, 8?
Yeah, because it was like
Oh,
3
wait,
weeks
was
after.
game one?
It was
Good
like
luck.
3 weeks
Game
after
one,
the pec
game
before he
10.
got the knee
Good
surgery.
logic. Everybody logic good.
Was it like 3 weeks after the
Yeah.
pec?
So that, I mean, I got to be. I'm like the base.
But he's looking stuck on blocks, fellas. That's concerning.
Yeah.
Because you know TJ's game
Because he looked good a little bit the first game. He looked like somebody to come back hurt.
and that's where I'm at. What happened?
So maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was
Could've
the knee
tweaked.
something. Base or
I mean,
whatever.
we'll know at the end of the
Or it could be a
season.
little confidence issue. It looked like I played with 2 injuries.
But the first game, Twizzy, he came back looking
He
like,
did look like a piece of dynamite.
yeah, you know what I mean? And just
was coming.
just progressed on.
And guess what?
It seems like he's regressed.
I mean, he's doing okay though. Like wasn't going.
Who was that tackle? Who was that tackle?
Wasn't horrible betting as the Bengals. Just the Colts game.
Yeah, who's the
and
Colts?
his Falcons game. Was
He
like,
still can hold the edge. He
The-
just
the
didn't
tackle,
press
number
right.
72
White.
for the Colts.
Yeah. White.
Him and number 81, the one who was killing us even through the pass.
Jelani.
They was killing TJ on the line.
Well, once again, you know,
I see White really. I mean, Jelani.
he still set the edge though.
But Highsmith, one thing I can say is Highsmith is one of the top 10 rated pass rushers in the league, and that is because TJ gave him that chance to step up while he was out. So I'm looking for Highsmith to really step in today and provide that pressure along with Cam.
I
Hey, what up,
scored
Frank?
though, but they didn't surpass them guys. Them dudes got 13, 14 sacks.
Yeah, they killed him.
No.
Bosa,
Him
like,
and Gear though. No,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
14 and a half. Yeah, they up there.
So,
So,
you know,
they
he's
separate.
cool though. He's
They
good.
get a check.
But I'm just saying,
Get a franchise tag.
hey,
Get him a franchise tag.
Everybody's healthy
He-
today.
He
Listen.
was on his third or second year.
this is the first game I've seen, fellas, where we have nobody on injury report. So,
So,
yeah,
fully,
no,
fully ready.
fully ready.
This Ravens week, you got to be fully ready. It's contact week.
That increase in pressure has to come.
Even
together.
if you 75%, you got to get your ass out on the
Right.
field today.
Right, right.
If you 75%,
Hey,
if you need taped up before the game and halftime,
like you said, and I don't want to bring up that anyway, but just like, because that's going to be the next one. But in this league, if you sit on that bench too long, that next dude
we'll take it.
might take that check.
It might take it.
Might take that check. So
You
with
better
everybody
get your
being
ass out
healthy,
on that field.
you better be out there today. All right. Our fourth key today is we've been doing a good job of this lately, fellas, especially the last 2-3 weeks, even the third against the Bengals.
One of that leather.
Run game, we have to continue running that ball, and we have to be committed to running this ball. This is Pittsburgh still in football. I hate to say that. I know Big Ben. I think Big Ben might have changed that when he was here, especially at the end. But
Not yours, Twan.
It ain't mine.
Yes.
There we go.
I think Big Ben changed that a little bit as far as how Pittsburgh really ran the ball all the time when we came up, fellas. We always had that big tail back, you know, that
We did have some
punisher,
big backs.
that bruiser. Yeah, so let's get back to that. We got a big back.
We're kind of in it, but that's what they do.
Yeah.
Just Najee doesn't run smooth.
No.
Not a smooth runner. He's a hard
The
runner.
vision.
Yeah, but
It's still a vision to me,
not,
though.
it is a vision thing. It
I
is.
mean, for
Hey,
real.
yeah, it is a vision thing.
Hey, as big as Jerome was, his feet was sweet.
And he had vision.
His feet was sweet to be a big boy.
It was very sweet.
I'm talking about JB feet. I'm
Yeah.
talking, that big, and JB tell you in a minute. I ain't
Hey.
looking. JB,
He come out.
Tell
of
truth.
college. He come out of college running fullback, running
Tell
full
truth.
court up.
yeah.
JB played
Different.
about 260, though. Tell the truth.
Nah, I think about about 245.
245?
About 245.
Come on, Doug.
I think he might have been.
245. More than 260.
We gotta ask him. We have to ask him and let him clear the air on that one. But JB was a thick nigga.
I'm just saying, you know how they lie, especially on the heavy boy.
JB was thick.
He about 6'1" though.
I just remember that game against New England,
He about 6'1".
and,
He got me back.
and he in the snow, and Jake. Now, I know it was wintertime, but JB just looked big.
He ain't never been
His
no little.
stomach was bigger than
He
his.
ain't never been no
legs.
little.
At the end?
Yeah, at the end. I'm talking about the end.
Oh, maybe.
JB was about
Oh,
260,
the end.
but what I'm saying, he still had the vision in the feet. Like it was special, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's all. We just getting back to that, but we have to be committed to this run game. And do you think that has?
We ain't never wrong for talking stuff.
Is our line?
We ain't
getting-
never wrong for talking
Is
stuff.
that does this mean our line's getting better though?
It is.
Yeah, it's getting better for sure.
They're getting better.
Sure.
And then mauling people running.
Yeah.
Who
Johnson and Moore.
do you
It's mauling people.
That's what I'm
running the
asking.
ball.
Man.
who are you saying is the most improved up there?
Dotson and Moore.
Dotson and
On
Moore.
the running
All
game.
day.
Okay.
Now Moore get on the skates the best game.
Yeah.
They get on the skates. But running the ball, they get them all.
Right.
And,
Right.
and at the end of the day, guess what? You gotta take that momentum, man, and you got to turn that in. Once you see that you can compete in that trench, because at the beginning of the season, it didn't look like we can compete in the trench.
Right.
We looked like we was going to get dog walked the whole season.
Yeah.
Now that you see that you done turned it around, take the initiative to get in the off season and even take it a whole step further. Because once you can dog walk a defensive line, you control the game offensively.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I
the
mean?
truth. That is the truth.
You know what I mean? Take that momentum. Y'all dudes, y'all done proved y'all can play this game at that level, man. Because at the beginning of the season, we like, oh shit.
And today's the real test.
Definitely.
With real test, you got Cornelius Campbell up there, Raekwon Smith, other big boys, OE,
dog.
They got some dudes that it's gonna be hard to move.
Calais at 75% is
come
a problem.
off the ball.
Yep.
I said this stat before.
Come off the ball, man. Establish what you got to do today.
Hey, they average giving up to running backs 3.8 yards per carry, but since they've obtained Raekwon Smith, which that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
2.6 yards per carry.
That's a whole yard shaved off. That's big.
That's 1.2 yards
a
shaved
whole
off.
yard. Listen, a whole yard shaved. But just remember, football is a game of inches.
Yes, it is.
So he done shaved the whole yard off.
Yes.
That's big.
That's 3 feet, baby.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That ain't easy to get. As you can see, a lot of 4-for-1s, the ball done went that way.
So with that being said, though, and we ain't gonna keep getting on Canada and offense coordinator because we're gonna get into some of that on the next key. But with the run game, fellas, if you start running into that roadblock, and we always talk about how Tomlin, he's a great Monday through Saturday coach. In-game adjustments. If we going with a run game plan and it don't work, fellas, we gotta be able to switch it up.
Gotta have a plan B.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got to switch up some of the running backs too.
Yeah.
Give them different look. That's what Benny Snell been looking for.
Because we got a 3-headed horse.
Carries.
And the other boy, even give him a 3-headed horse.
Is Warren playing today?
Yeah, we played last week.
Everybody's healthy.
Everybody's healthy.
And you saying that Benny got some more carries? He giving some balls.
Hey, fresh. That's a hell of a 3-headed monster.
Yes, it is.
Najee, Warren, and Snell.
Yeah.
Keep them legs fresh. Keep handing them. Keep pounding away.
But as Doe said up front, they pretty tough. And I'm just trying to be I'm just trying to be forward.
I hear you.
But they stop this run
that's
game.
what you
they got no choice.
You got no choice but to attack their strengths. Because you got to see if you beat them at their strength, then you're gonna win the game. If their strength is stopping the run, let's see if they really can stop the run. Let's go hit them right in the mouth.
That's right.
So if you go right at them, and because one thing you can't create on the football field is doubt.
That's right.
You create doubt.
It's a wrap.
They come out first drive and start pounding away. Then they'll start, we can't stop these dudes.
Hey, be committed. That's all.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, our fifth key, and again, we say it every week, we've been marching the ball up and down the field in between the 20s, fellas. All the last 3 games.
Getting that
even
red
with
zone,
the Bengals.
Getting that red zone.
We need to be creative in this red zone.
No goddamn motherfucking jet sweeps.
Yeah. Or
that's what them
or them dumbass bubble
part.
passes. Or them dumbass bubble passes. But now that we
the
talk
bubble
about
passes, gotta have good timing. It's a timing play. When you're in the red zone,
you gotta read the defense on it to see if it's there.
One thing I know, fellas, when you get in the red zone in the NFL, all that sweep, they too fast for that, man. You know what I mean?
And you got the back of the end zone. And you got the back of the end zone as another defender.
They too fast for it, man.
But listen to this stat. Since Dak Prescott came back, 23 red zone appearances. Okay. 20 touchdowns. That's how you win football games.
Yeah, that's how you win.
That's how you win football games.
Yeah, that's how you win. Oh my God.
23 red zone appearances, 20 touchdowns.
I bet you ours might be opposite.
It is opposite.
3
might
40.
No, we might have 20 field goals.
Our field goal.
You know what I mean, though? It might be 23 appearances, 20 field goals.
That type of being effective in the red zone that's how you create winning football, man.
Well, my thing is, again, fellas, if you marching it up and down the field like that and don't get those points to show for it,
you know what that is? That's just the coordinator.
There you go.
That ain't the players.
There you go.
That's the coordinator.
There you go.
Listen, we are 6 and 7.
No, 5
and 7. I'm looking to be 6 and 7. But I'm gonna claim 6 and 7.
Yeah.
We are at worst, talent base wise,
right,
a 9 and 4, 8 and 5 at the
I
least.
agree.
talent-wise.
I agree.
Football team.
I agree.
Our talent
I
don't
agree,
match our record.
Because if you think, fellas, between exception of the Buffalo game and I think it was the Cleveland game, we was basically in every one of them.
Check this out.
It was a one-score game.
Check this out.
Other than those
Check
two
this
games,
out.
I want to say.
We got the number one safety in the game.
Yep.
TJ, if he ain't hurt, he the number one. He the
Yes,
number
he
one
is.
rush defensive
Yes,
player in the league.
And Highsmith is currently number 6 or 7.
And Haskell's number
Or 9.
And Cam is top 10.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Cam is top 10.
Yes. Yes. Cam is top
And you
10.
go to the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Najee, not by the numbers, but by talent, Najee top 10.
For sure.
Tay, George, all them dudes.
Yep.
Top 15
Yep.
receivers.
Yep.
Like, we got the talent.
Yep.
Our line done came to life.
Yeah.
And all we need.
Well, Doe said Dan Moore and Dodson is over there doing
I
that
would
thing.
give Najee 15 and 20. Right
Okay,
now.
15 to 20, but I'm just saying
Oh, that's
talent
a lot.
wise. I'm saying
There's
talent
a lot
wise.
of running backs.
I'm just saying talent wise. We
Right.
know what Najee could be.
True.
Najee gave us 1,200 yards with dudes out there that block like me
True.
last season.
Hey, no.
That
The
was-
worst line last
Exactly.
year.
But what I'm saying is I'm sad as hell, and that's basically.
I don't know what we don't know what Pickens is with the ball after yards after catch.
Yeah.
I know if he get up and he's running, he's fast, but I don't see too many yards after catch like when he's getting the ball.
Well, a lot of his
He's a
passes
little
are
flashy.
down the sideline, too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
tiptoeing. So
they're
not giving him the option.
Bubble screen the one time he looked a little funny.
Yeah.
Looked a
Well,
little high.
well-
We got to see more.
but the thing
We got to
is,
see more. That's what I'm saying. And then the dude you do throw the bubble screens to doesn't want to get hit.
Well, I think
Where's
hit-
the best feet?
no, I'm gonna give you
wanna
this.
get hit.
I agree with
So
you.
what? Let number 15 get the ball. So whoever he is, the
White.
big dude. Yeah,
White,
he's a nice
White.
size guy.
Yeah, he came out the practice squad.
Yeah.
He came in when
And Snead, he makes too many mistakes.
well done. If you probably sent George Pickens on a post or a fly route, he probably would have it. It seems like all his throws are out cuts.
Yeah.
They're all out cuts.
I don't see no digs.
I don't
Nothing.
see-
I'm not seeing nothing to
We
them.
got-
So, that's what we saying with this red zone. So it's not creative because of Kenny. I don't know.
No, it ain't. I don't think it's because of it.
Well, he threw the one to Hayward down the
We
middle
got
of
the
field last
receiver.
week.
We got a receiving core that can give defenses headaches,
I agree.
but it got to be dialed up.
Well,
It got to be. You see what that shit looked like in Kansas City? You
yeah.
see what it looked like? I mean, when Green Bay, when he had Tay,
Yeah.
do you see what it looked like? How fluid it be? You know,
Well, fella, one thing about it,
Our number one guy supposedly don't want to get hit.
true.
It's a problem.
but we're Steeler fans. We've seen what
Tay's
a
not
good
Steeler.
running game looks like.
He's not.
We've seen what a good passing game looks like. We knew dogs at receiver. I don't care if you start with Hines Ward and keep going
Man,
on.
you can go down,
We expect something different here in this city.
especially from our receivers.
That's a fact. Just like we expect Super Bowls instead of playoffs like the Cleveland Brownies, Jason Gillis and y'all boys watching.
Ain't nobody watching.
It's just Pittsburgh. No, I'm just saying.
That's his. He's still living off the Super Bowl buzz. It's over, dude.
Well,
Oh yeah,
no,
Go
it's
ahead.
not, though.
it is. We haven't won the Super Bowl in a long time.
But what I'm getting at though, when we start comparing our current players, we always go back and we talk about
That's how we
past
do it,
players,
yeah.
right?
You know.
I mean, it's-
Now we're talking about what I'm just saying. When you talk about a
Different
Deontay
playoffs,
Johnson,
maybe.
when you talk about a Deontay Johnson, we know what a real receiver look like in this city.
For us.
For us.
Yes, for
That
us.
might be for somebody else.
Yeah.
He's not for nobody. He's scared to take a hit.
I mean,
I'm
hey,
a-
man.
I'm a-
He's
Listen.
the 7-on-7
Listen.
flag football king.
Listen, our dog receivers go back to John Stallworth.
That's what I'm saying.
Swan
That's what I'm
days,
saying.
dog.
It's like,
And if you go up every regime, it wasn't nothing but dogs.
but that's what I'm saying. But they were all Super Bowl pedigree guys also. And so, yes, we might not
You know
be
what it
Super
really
Bowl
was?
bust anymore, though.
You know
but
what it-
when we start comparing our past teams to our current players, it's always Super Bowl or bust.
I'm gonna shine it up for you, real.
That's all.
I'm gonna shine it up for you like a
Go
brand
ahead.
new penny.
Go ahead.
Back then, players love football.
Okay.
This age, players love the life that football gives them.
I love that.
That's
Say that one
weird.
more time for the people out there. Listen.
Back in the day, they love football. Today, they love the life that football gives them. They don't love the game.
That's 50-50, which is bad.
Yeah.
That is, because you can't have a locker
This
room
is
like that.
listen.
But
You
I
will
mean,
listen.
it is.
Listen. It is what it is. You can't change it, but you see it. You can tell by the way they talk, by the way they act, by the way they move about publicly and socially. You can see it. And then
Yeah, they move like the president.
and no, not even close.
Half of them try to.
What I'm saying is,
No, I'm just saying they got the camera.
what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. The nature of the player. You putting too much emphasis on being a social media star when you could just be a
That's
football.
right.
A football star is way bigger than a social media star.
Yeah, it is.
All day long, but they don't realize this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't realize this. They really don't. And
Popularity is a drug in a time.
attention is the new money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attention, likes is the new money.
Okay.
You know, when somebody
Followers.
says likes is
Followers
the
are
new
the-
good, that's the new money.
Okay.
That's the new money. Oh yeah, I put a video up and I got 3,200 likes in,
I went
in
viral.
15 minutes.
But
I went viral.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit.
yeah. I mean, what is the you know what I'm saying?
That's
I
what
mean,
they
that's
doing.
what it
It
is.
is.
oh,
That's what
no.
it is. That's the money. Likes, followers,
Right.
subscribers.
Right.
That's the money. You know what I'm saying? That's the money now.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
that's that. You know, it don't get no. Listen, man. The proof is AB. AB was the biggest star in the NFL when he was
Yeah.
on the top of his game.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and you know how,
Yeah.
and you know how I know? Because there was receivers that had better numbers than AB.
Yes.
And you didn't hear a word about them dudes.
That's true.
Case in point, Mike Evans in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
His numbers was right there with AB.
Yeah.
Guess what? They didn't talk about it. You know why? Because he didn't wear that black and gold.
Right.
See, the Dallas is America's team, but when you a Stiller,
Yeah.
when you a superstar as a Stiller,
Yeah.
it ain't no better play. It ain't no better team to be on.
I don't think so.
When you're a
There
superstar.
ain't a better city to be in.
When you're a superstar.
Yeah.
Man,
Because you still kind of walking around in this little city.
bro, I seen it with my own eyes. When you put that black and gold on, you ain't even got to be a superstar in your own town.
Right.
They know you put that black and gold on, they lay the red carpet out for you in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
right?
it's only two places.
Where?
Yeah.
Here in
Here
Green
in
Bay?
Dallas.
Yeah.
What about Green Bay? Probably one of
It's
the
Dallas.
Dallas, dog.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Superstar in Dallas is different.
Superstar in Dallas.
That's
superstar.
why they all own the waves on there now.
Yeah.
It's Troy and Tony.
Yeah.
And the dude before him years ago.
Exactly.
Meredith.
Luke Johnson, all of them.
All of them.
It's Dallas, brother.
You right. Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. Hey,
Now that you said
Michael Irvin shouldn't even be on
Like
TV.
I said, now that you said it,
Yeah,
you're right.
exactly.
Exactly. Even
Jerry
Swag
They ain't
Goo.
won the Super Bowl in
Swag
years.
Goo.
They
Damn,
get the most
there's a
praise.
Dallas pipeline in the media, huh?
Dog,
That's it, man.
dog. The reason why the Raiders is in Las Vegas, 2 words. Jerry Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Tomlin came out with a little statement this week, and we're gonna get into our predictions, our call outs. But Tomlin did get into a little discord about he's not liking the way the NFL is going right now with this gambling and fantasy football.
Oh, well, it's too late. It's too much money.
Billion, hey,
Well, they get paid.
you know why?
Way
You know
too
why?
much money, that
You
shit.
know why?
What?
Too late.
Because any $1 billion anything got some type of corruption behind it. You can't acquire that type of you can't acquire billions of dollars of wealth without stepping on people.
You're right.
There's no way to accomplish that,
You're right.
individually or even company
You're right.
wise.
You're right.
There's no way,
You're
no way
Right.
to do it.
Right.
No way to do it.
Right.
You worth $1 billion, somebody talking bad.
Somebody
about
got stepped
you.
on.
Somebody got something to say about you.
Somewhere down the line.
Somebody got something to say about you. You can best believe that.
Okay.
You best believe that.
Well, we're going to get into our predictions, our call outs, y'all. But before we do that, who we got online? Who we got online, though?
We got Chris, In-Town Reynolds, A Nut, Swan Boogie, William H. Robinson,
In the building.
Yes, sir. I missed you last week.
That's our
Sheila
game
Boyd
favorite.
Keenan, Delmore Holmes.
Okay, Del Mar. Yeah, Del Mar. We got some good comments.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're going to get into these call outs real quick, and then we're going to go to the YouTube and to the Facebook to see what kind of input you got, and we're going to comment on that. My offensive call out this week is Najee Harris. I've been on you all year. You might be getting healthier because you are looking a little better. Maybe the Liz Frank
Putting
is
his foot in the
healing-
ground.
Yeah, I mean, so the Liz Frank may be healing up a little more than it was at the beginning of the year. But Najee, I need another 86 to 90 yards from you today, just for you being our main back. We talked about it earlier, fellas. Warren's out there now. Snell's still out there.
Some way, somehow, not running somebody's back.
He likes contact. He looks for it. But if you can just open them eyes, slide left or right, that's all it really is. It's just you're missing the slide left or the slide right almost every carry. Go ahead and do that. Get you 86 yards because we need to control the ball against this team because they have a running quarterback, good running defense. If he can get 86 yards, we win this game.
And I think it's just with him, it's just not smooth. That's what it comes with the vision and the running together.
Right.
It's not smooth. Everything is rugged. He's like a monster truck.
He's a basher.
He sees that and
He's like a monster
yeah.
truck. We need you to be the new pickup trucks.
Yeah, yeah,
Smooth.
yeah,
Cameras everywhere.
Filled.
yeah.
Cameras everywhere.
Rolling.
See
Yes.
everything.
See
When
everything.
you get on the highway, it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you need to be.
When you go to switch the lane, the red
Not
light,
the
the
thing
light
that come here
hey,
every
Doe.
couple months down the PBA.
Because that's one thing we haven't seen though is once he gets it, he can go to the house.
He ain't going no house.
He
Right.
could.
But he ain't going no
Within
house.
50 yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Within 50.
I break it down to
50,
third. I
Najee.
break it down to
Oh,
third.
no, he can get a 50-yarder.
He can't get no 50.
If he puts that foot in the ground, he's going to have to jump start on the dude that runs the 4.3. That's all. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're trying to make him like.
That's my call out.
He could be like Derrick Henry. I want him to be smooth. Derrick Henry is a certain way because he's that like that body type, that like James.
Yep.
But Derrick Henry hasn't noticed that he gets outside, he can get through something. He
Right.
don't run up people's backs. all
Right,
the time.
I know.
And he's big like that.
Right.
You can't. I watched you run up motherfuckers back all the time.
All
Just
last
running up
week.
their back.
All last week.
Like dog, just
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, he runs into the back of his lineman. That's
Shave
his
off of him.
Yeah,
Yes.
Just a little bit.
little bit.
Quit running right
You
into
know,
yeah.
I mean, I wish he could be somebody like top 5, but whoop, whoop.
Right.
But it's not gonna be. It's not him.
And that's
Just a little bit, man.
and I know I've been hard on him fellas, but I just want him to develop. He's a Pittsburgh Steeler. I'm gonna ride with my Steelers. So Najee's my call out. Doe Bus. Who's your offensive call out today?
He's a call out his fire move. Kenny's favorite target. It's his favorite target, 88, and 88 gets down.
Yeah.
And he ain't get busy,
He
man.
gets down.
That's our Kelsey.
So if he can, and what you want to, a good running game starts if you can get it to a tight end.
Yep.
If you can work the middle of the field, that'll open up. The linebackers have to step back instead of being so close. Everybody has to be so close because you work the middle of the field. Give Firemouth the ball in the middle of the field. Let him get the best yards after catch that he get. He's the best yards after catch guy right now because Tay don't want to get hit and you don't see what Pickens
Keep him
because
in
he don't
motion
got the
too,
ball.
though.
Just a little stat real quick too, though, is Baltimore's pass defense has given up 114.3 QB rating to tight ends. So they really can't
You can
cover the
throw the
tight
ball
end.
on Baltimore. It's not the same.
Right.
You can keep
So-
the defense
Yeah.
guessing with fire move.
But what I'm saying is
You can keep
they
the
give up their
defense
most
guessing.
yards to tight ends.
Yeah.
So Firemouth, do you think that was a little overstep? Was that a couple weeks ago? I heard the comparison. He's our Firemouth is our Kelsey.
I
I
said
said
that.
it first. I
It's-
said it.
it's-
Chris Collins said it.
Yeah, but is that a
It's the truth.
that is the truth?
Enough.
I've been said that shit.
Oh, this dude took his
Wrong
wrong.
side.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've been said that.
You said
I
that.
been don't know. I've been said he was our killer. I mean, no, we text that.
Well, today, I expect Firemouth to do something big.
But the thing about it is, fire move is if fire move is the target, you make the defense guess off of fire move. If you're gonna give all the targets to fire move, keep him in motion.
Yep.
Keep the defense guessing.
Yep.
Is it run? Is it because that
Yep.
play? Once them let listen, you take one step forward, thinking it's a run,
Run,
and
yeah.
it's a pass,
Yeah.
you're out of position.
Oh
bro.
yeah, he's behind you.
You're out of position. And Ray Lewis taught me that. Ray Lewis said your first step got to be your best step.
It better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got to be your best step.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you take one step to
Yeah.
the
One
left,
false step.
one
They call
false
them
step,
false steps.
one false step,
Yes.
and after you step right to go
Yes,
left,
yes.
it's hard to recover that step.
Yeah.
You know
False
what I
steps
mean?
are big. Now, Big Twizzy.
KP,
Okay.
you already know.
Okay.
We gonna go as our quarterback. It's just that simple. Good team, bad team, no matter who we playing. KP have a good game. KP start hitting these wide open receivers.
Yep.
Because we honestly and truthfully, I agree with Doe. We can quit. Canada ain't dialing up nothing.
Yeah.
So the only thing Kenny can be is be efficient with what he got.
Okay.
You missing wide open receivers.
Yeah.
You gotta hit it.
Yeah.
So regardless of how bad the OC is,
You're right.
our
You're right.
receivers is open.
Yeah. Make the most of it.
Throw him the ball.
Okay.
Throw him the ball.
Okay. I like that.
Because
I
if
like
that, because you already know, passing game on point, running game on point, you usually walk away with a W on that.
and usually score more points.
Exactly.
But anyway, good call outs on offense. We're gonna get into our defensive call outs on defense, wins championships, especially today. Again, I'm going low scoring. We ain't gonna tell you our predictions yet, but this is an conference division game. We play each other tough. We see each other twice a year.
It's been the best rivalry.
Hey.
It's been the best rivalry the last 10 years of football.
Tomlin and Harbaugh, 32nd
Yeah,
minute.
this is it.
Tomlin 17 wins. Harbaugh.
That's why I wish
14.
Lamar was there, because
Me too. I want to see that full stretch.
I want to see the full
That,
stretch.
me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I care less.
I'm gonna go with our dog. He has to be the tone setter today, just like he really has to be every game, fellas. TJ Watt.
Yeah, you gotta get off the blocks. The triple bracket block is not ever blocking it.
Yeah.
Because it gets ugly. You know, we tried to get some scene. I watched the triple bracket last week. I said, wow.
Yeah.
He took
That's a
three.
lot for somebody to get through.
He took three.
It's
Yeah.
like a triple bracket.
Like they catch him.
It's
Either
like
way you go.
The first guy hit you,
Yeah.
and then you with the second guy hit you. Then after that, the running back.
Running back.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think some of that's making him want to quit. It's like, damn, I'm not getting there.
Yeah.
You're not getting there. You see his body language?
That
That's
should
why.
open up Highsmith.
Yeah. Highsmith, but he got to work that.
Well, you know, Highsmith is stiff in the hips. Y'all know that.
Yeah, we say that.
So, I'm just saying.
No doubt.
It's a spin move, but it's dip and it's get
Right.
low and it's
He ain't got
Oh,
to
no, there's no
Not
necessity.
that round, no.
Right. He's
Like,
not
get
James
the pass.
Harrison. He's not Harrison.
James.
I'm just saying he's getting low. I'm saying just getting low wise.
Turn
You know,
that edge.
hips.
The way he turned that
Hips,
edge. Yeah.
Vaughn Miller, they got the hips.
You got to
You know what I
listen.
mean?
That is a
James.
constant.
That's my kid's steak boy.
James the finalist for the Hall of Fame.
But that's my kid's
No,
steak
Harrison
boy.
is not that guy. I watched James as one of the best Steelers games I've ever seen. Man. He's the best outside linebacker ever put in uniform.
Ever?
And my eyes in the Steelers, but I seen
Oh.
with my eyes since I
Now
was
that's
born in
saying something
81.
big.
He's
Twizzy, you
better
hear
than
that?
Greg.
Jay Harrison.
He's better
Outside,
than Greg.
ever?
He's better than Joe.
Better than Greg Lloyd?
Yes.
Better than Kevin Green?
Yes.
James,
Green wasn't here
James,
long
you my
enough.
man.
You figure
I'm
like
cool
this.
with that.
You figure like this. You figure like this. You gotta figure like this.
Wasn't here long
You
enough.
gotta look at what he did when he was here.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
you remember his
Yeah, then he left and came back. and
Yeah,
did
you
it.
gotta remember he
And disgusting.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Listen, man.
It don't you see what
Well, maybe that wasn't a
Defensive
fair
player of the
compare.
year. Greg didn't get none of them.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
how about that?
we're going to end that
Kevin
conversation with
Green
that.
got a lot of
Hey,
sacks, but
you dropped the mic on that. That's
Hey.
all I'm going to say. But I'm just saying, TJ, it's been 0.5 sacks, I think it is. He had that half a sack the first game back. Hasn't had a sack since. We need you to go ahead and step up. We need a sack out of you. That's all. If we can get a sack, do your little.
we don't
Yeah.
need no sack, we need pressure.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Because
TJ sets that tone.
one sack ain't gonna win the game, but
I know.
but consistent pressure will.
I'm looking for the celebration to hype the boys up. That's all. You know what I mean?
I'm
Set
with
that
you.
tone.
I'm with you.
Doe Bus. Who's your defense to call out?
we need big time Jack, man. We need big time game. They're gonna try to run the ball today too.
Yeah, they are.
So him and Bush, more of Jack, because who knows what Bush is gonna be at. When the run game.
Yeah.
And a little intermediate passing game.
There you go. That's
You
where
know,
I was going.
because you got Hunter,
Check
he's gonna
that,
run.
man.
Huntley's gonna run around. I was cutting Huntley.
Yes.
He's gonna run around
Yeah.
and try to make some plays.
Yeah.
So that intermediate passing game, you have to be on it.
And Andrews is
In the
their
middle of the
favorite target.
Yeah, so linebacker Jack, you got to be big, 51. I mean, you starting to shave off. It's like, where's he at in these games?
Yeah, starting to
You see
disappear.
making some tackles, which is nothing special.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a
It's
limit
like he's
linebacker.
cool.
Yeah.
He starts linebacker, but
Right.
we need special
Yeah.
in the middle. We need special on linebacker. Our defense is built for linebacker to excel.
Yes, they are. Because that's why we
Always
run the
has
3-4.
been.
Yeah.
So,
Always has
Keep
been.
the front four is going to keep them off you.
Exactly.
And one thing about that, Andrews and Likely last week, though, that's their two tight ends. I think
Likely's okay.
11 targets, 8 receptions, 83 yards. That's a lot to tight ends. I mean, 11 targets to your tight ends.
Well, that's what he did. I'm gonna do the same thing Lamar did. That's all. I'm gonna go where Lamar throw the ball is where I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw the ball.
But I was going where Jack is going to have a good
Gonna have to
game.
have a good game.
You know what I mean? Him and Bush, they're going to have to cover, tackle, be true to the run game, but don't have the false steps. Because you have a false step on Mark Andrews. Babies is crabbing, the
Man,
band is playing.
man,
It's
you
a touchdown.
Double R, man. Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Read and react.
That was used to be one of my coaches saying.
I know it has to be a white man. What the hell?
Who's your call out on defense, Twizzy?
34.
Number 34?
He gotta have a game. If he have a game, then we have a game.
Man, if if I see a special game out of him, I'm gonna be surprised and
If he,
We're not going-
exuberated.
if he have a special game,
It was luck.
if he have a special game, he could get my hand shit.
I'm talking about a pick,
I'm
a
talking
sack
no.
fumble.
I'm talking. It can't just be a
in the
pick.
same game.
No, it got to be a pick six.
Smash,
But it got to be a
or a pick six.
or he just
Oh man, I would love to see him this one time.
for one time. Can you please, for one time, jump off the screen for a whole game?
Woo!
Just one time.
One time.
Because I got a feeling you out of here. So on your way out,
I don't know about
I
that.
said I have a feeling. Now whether he go or not, that's on them.
When you get started number
They-
23.
Jump off the screen.
They keeping it.
Jump off the screen.
They keeping it.
Jump off the screen, dog. That's all I want to see.
Who
You
knows
do. Jump
if
off
they
the
keep
They
screen.
gonna get him cheap. They gonna be able to get him cheap. I'm saying.
I mean,
dog.
listen.
think-
That's the reason why they got him. That's the reason why they got him now. They got
Right.
you got a starting strong safety getting paid $2 million, and you got a starting strong safety somewhere else getting paid $21 million.
Shit, Minka's making our free safety.
I'm talking about strong.
20.
I'm talking about the dude,
I know.
Derwin James.
I know.
He's saying he getting 20 a year.
Right.
We getting him for 2. But my thing is, man, shave that because pay somebody 10 and get a dog.
You saying pay him less next year?
No.
Oh.
Don't pay him. Give somebody 10
I see.
and let them be a
I
dog.
see. I see.
Once you match somebody with Minka's pedigree,
It's gonna be over.
that's gonna be a problem
Yes,
in
it
the
is.
secondary, dog.
Yes, it will.
That will be a problem.
Yes, it will.
Seriously, man.
Yes, it will.
So 34 needs
Because
to
as
come
Doe
out the
brought
street.
up before, Minka's the #1 rated free safety.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
In the league.
So how you the #1 rated free safety? You a first round draft
Right.
pick, and you ain't even in the top 32,
Right.
and you start every game.
Beside this dude.
You ain't even getting
Beside
hurt.
this
You're
dude.
not even getting hurt to fall behind the playing field. You
You
playing
playing every game.
97% of his games,
And the
bro.
corners are getting better because Jordan getting better.
Exactly.
Oh, Jordan Lovelace.
Nah,
I mean, getting picks.
yeah.
He getting
Yeah.
better.
Hey man,
He's another one.
hey,
The body mechanics is.
that's okay. It ain't gotta look pretty.
Let's
I
No,
know.
it ain't gotta look.
But he's long though.
It ain't gotta look
a
pretty.
running back.
What
ain't
is
got
our
great
what,
body
is-
mechanics.
what has our defense done? Our defense been holding people.
Yes,
man.
they have. Yes, they have.
Our defense been holding
Yes,
people,
they have.
and this is a passing league.
Yes, they have.
So you got to give them boys
It's the
credit.
true test today because there's really not a humongous drop off with this other quarterback
Yeah.
because he played a lot last year.
Yeah, but though,
I mean, it's not.
I'm
normal.
like Twizzy. They're not at full strength. Lamar's special.
They're not. Well, I mean,
We
Lamar-
supposed to whoop them.
we
Lamar's
always beat
special.
Lamar though.
We supposed to whoop them.
Yeah, but Lamar's special. You know,
He's cool.
like.
He's special, but he ain't worth the $300 million he asked.
Lamar's
So,
special.
so you saying?
He's a special talent.
But are you saying Huntley is just as good as Lamar?
I said it's not much of a drop.
We just saying the way
Well, not
the
just
way the
good.
game gonna play.
Yeah.
Not much of a drop off.
Lamar ain't been doing nothing. If we being technical, far as the only thing Lamar been doing is winning games as the quarterback. Not even because he the quarterback. They just been winning games at him at quarterback.
Well, they got a hell of a defense.
That's what I'm saying. Lamar ain't doing nothing. Lamar, he ain't doing $300 million nothing.
No,
That's
No,
for
he's not.
damn sure.
No.
He ain't even doing $250
He
guaranteed
should have
nothing.
took that 175.
He should have took that 175. And guess what they gonna offer him?
and
That
Russ.
same
Russ got
175.
230. I'm not taking no.
They Russ killed
Russ
him.
got an extra.
Russ killed him.
signing.
Yeah,
Didn't the Walmart? They gave him more money.
yeah.
They
They tricked.
So do you,
Man,
as
they
Lamar, do
tricked
you
Russ.
take less than Russ?
See, you got to at this point.
No,
you
no,
stay hurt.
hell no.
You stay hurt.
Hey, Twizzy.
You just finished last season on IR,
Twizzy.
and you just about to miss 4 more games.
He missing 4 games?
He gonna miss 4. He doesn't miss. He basically missed the Denver game.
Yeah.
He gonna miss this game. He gonna miss next week. And it's the same thing that happened last season.
So you say he coming back when
He
we
coming-
need him again?
When you need him the most, he's not there. It's going into the playoffs. Your starting quarterback got to be there. You can't ask for $300 million because you got great feet. That MVP shit is over.
Well, let's
You know who Lamar is? Not to cut you off, though. Go get into the
Yeah.
comment. You know who Lamar is? Cam Newton after he won his MVP. What happened to Cam after he won his MVP?
I don't think that.
Cam said,
I'm not saying he's that
Hey.
bad, but just the downhill. Just
I
the,
seen Cam this week. He said he's still one of the top 32 quarterbacks in the
listen,
nation.
and that is a true fact. But this is the thing, Cam. You too worried about shit that ain't got nothing to do with football. That's why you ain't in the league. Because talent-wise, you better than 15 of the starting quarterbacks in the league. And we
And
being
that's what he
technical.
was saying. He was
Yeah,
saying that.
yeah. He can still throw the ball 70 yards.
He said he was the best quarterback in Atlanta right now.
But the thing is, don't nobody want to deal with Cam.
Right.
That's what it
And all the
is.
shenanigans.
Get to the comments.
Go ahead, baby. Who we got? Who we got, dog?
I tell you,
They comment like a motherfucker.
Swine Boogie with the Jerome Bettis show up the fucking field. go to run field instead of dancing in the backfield. He's talking about Najee.
Okay.
Lay it on the line, quarterback sneaks.
No, name who's saying that because they like to hear that.
Keith Magnum.
Okay, what he say?
Swine Boogie. I just told you what he said. He run the field instead of dancing in the backfield.
Najee?
Yeah, that's Najee. William H. Robinson, stay out of shotgun. It's true yardage runs as well. I agree with that. They do that all the time.
William H.
That's their spelling thing. That's what they want to do all the
H.
time.
know how to talk football, man.
We was running
William H. know how to talk football.
Pat tells me no Doe if he runs upfield. Pickens doesn't get the ball too much on yards after carry, brother.
No, he doesn't.
That's what I'm trying to tell you now.
But as we said
we
earlier,
haven't seen it, man. I haven't seen him break out like a pass and get the break off of a tackle. And they haven't seen it. They don't throw too many posts with him inside and out or digs.
But what I'm going with that though, just look how they use him at Georgia. I haven't seen those routes down the middle, down the hash mark, hitting the guy in stride. I ain't seen that. So I can't say that he can't do it. I've seen it in college.
I can't do it either. I'm just saying I haven't seen him. But we got to see it.
Well, we know.
Yeah. He's running all out routes.
We already know why it's happening. We already know why this.
He's tippy-toeing to even get the catch half the time.
We already know why this offense is lethargic.
Well,
it ain't the players.
Miss Shelley.
It ain't the players.
Let's get it. Let's do the damn thing.
Yeah, let's just get the W.
Just watching us saying.
Miss Shelley, what's up?
Yeah, let's
get this
W.
No way Pickens falls short of 49 yards receiving last week. Delmar.
Delmar, hey, there's no way. Hey, Delmar, we've been saying that if that guy don't get Deontay had 11 targets last week and only had 6 receptions, or was it 5? 5 receptions. There's no way that should be reversed, and those 11 targets are going to Pickett.
They both can get 11.
But
they both can get 11.
If one's going to get 11, it should be Pickett.
Yeah, if you got to pick.
That's all. Yeah. If I got to pick.
Well, you got 3 more than done just here.
Who's that?
William H. Robinson.
What'd he say?
Most of our offensive success comes when we running on first down and the obvious running downs. That's going to be key today against Baltimore. I don't think we should run as much on first down. It's too predictive.
Yeah, especially against this run defense.
And we always do it all the time. I mean, I know we get some success out of it, but you have to be like unpredictable with these dudes. They're going to be lining up for first down.
But guess what? Guess what's better than
winning?
Guess what's better? I mean,
run through somebody's head. Maybe I guess
another double-edged sword. Because if they line up to stop it and you smack their ass in the mouth, then you get to set the tone. Yeah, you get to set the tone.
I mean, you want to do that.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying. I just said
both logics make sense.
Defense, he also says defense start being so vanilla. Got to start blitzing more. Quit giving up these long ass touchdown drives every week. We last 2 weeks been a little better. I mean, the Colts was as far as the touchdowns.
Right.
You know, they've been field goals. People are driving long drives.
Well, Huntley did have that.
We gotta start getting on the field on third downs and making sacks. That's what the QB pressure we was talking about in the third key. Yeah. That's where they gotta come alive.
Well, Huntley did have the 91-yard drive last week to beat Denver. You know what I mean? So it's not like the kid can't do it. They can have some long drives.
Yeah. And then guess what though? I mean, like you said, I didn't really have no information on dude. I didn't know he finished it. He was the one that finished the season last year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was playing.
Yeah. We played him last year.
Then
we beat him.
Yeah. But then there ain't no reason to beat him.
We played more once last year.
No doubt.
I'm confident.
We better beat him.
I'm confident.
Go ahead. What was the last one, Will? You make that?
Oh, you said don't run. Okay, I might have read that wrong. Okay, most of our offensive success comes when we stop running. When we stop.
When we stop running.
Yeah, I read that wrong.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right, William H. And we need to look to the draft. We talking about linebackers. I'm thinking of because that's what I was talking about, Jack.
Okay.
And everything. Linebackers have to be patient to fill on these run fits. Stop over aggressive on run blitz. And, that's it.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, this is just a big game. I think today is going to be the biggest.
The defense get more creative on blitzes. Triple teaming Watt will result in bigger plays from the defense. I mean, I'm hoping so because they triple teaming right now. They making these bigger plays.
Yeah. But that means everybody else needs to step up.
Yeah, like you know. But Cam's on the field too much.
Yeah, he is. He's
on the field too much.
Yes.
He's on the field too much. You don't have Oakland Joby is like you see why everybody cutting.
His motor.
Yeah, exactly.
He was out of gas.
Adams get in there a little bit, but I mean, like he's the nose tackle, whatever.
But Cam needs rotated more often.
Yeah, he does. You need somebody.
Just
Leo coming back does a little bit. Because Leo played the last couple games.
Yep.
Leo's coming back. He's a rookie.
Our rookie from Texas A&M.
Yeah, but we need another little bit more pressure up the middle. That's why Tuitt was so good because Tuitt was pressure with him.
Right.
They was animals right there.
Right.
No. At the D end. They really D ends in our defense, but they D tackles.
Well, I just think it's our test today. Really, who I'm looking forward to is judging him today is going to be Kenny Pickett. You know what I mean? This is probably going to be his first real in conference, in division defensive test. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Who?
Everything in this division is a defensive test.
Yeah, but the Ravens are different.
Just on the strength. I mean, that's good learning experience.
Ravens are different. Because Harbaugh's different.
But I
You know what I mean?
wanted to chime in real quick on, and then it got totally away from us about Doe Boy speaking about the 3 chipper on
TJ.
Yeah. And the defense still not being able to apply the pressure. That's coaching.
Yeah.
That's
for sure.
That's OCing.
For sure.
That's OCing.
For sure. DCing.
No, it's OCing because it's
on
the offense side of the ball. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got 3 people hitting TJ and you still ain't getting pressure.
Yeah.
That OC dialed that up.
Yeah.
He dialed that up.
No doubt.
He dialed that up. That's what I'm saying.
No doubt.
Back to what you were saying.
And we just gotta we just need the pressure again. Because with Huntley playing, he has experience, but I think if you pressure the boy, he's gonna be less apt to keep those eyes downfield. Pressure looking for
pressure kill
that
everybody.
open receiver.
Pressure kill.
He's gonna tuck it and run.
Pressure kill everybody.
Quicker than Lamar will, I think.
Pressure
but
kill
again,
everybody.
we do have a local kid. I just wanted to mention real quick. They do got some ball hawks in that secondary, and Geno Stone is a Newcastle kid. Watch him, number 26, along with Marlon Humphreys and Marcus Peters. Again, you just can't be throwing nothing up because they are some ball hawks, all 3 of them. Just got to keep that from turnovers to a minimum. Special teams, increase that QB pressure, run, and OC. Let's douse something up in that red zone, okay? But any closing comments today, fellas?
Predictions.
Oh, damn.
23-13 us.
Huh?
23-13 us.
Oh, yeah?
26-20.
I like us 13-10.
That's a wrap.
However it goes. As long as it come out with us winning.
Hey, and for KY,
Doe Bus.
Big Twiz.
peace.
What time we on? Oh shit.
Yes, I said it's a wrap.
Oh shit.
What time is it?
12-4.